Fans of Marvel, wait till you hear this. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jason back at you one more time. And today, some more television movie news. And what came out was that 20th Century Fox and Disney have been in talks. And you say, talks for what? Talks for Disney to buy a portion of Fox. 20th Century Fox has been holding talks to sell most of the company to Walt Disney Co., leaving behind a media company tightly focused on news and sports. According to people familiar with the situation, the talks have taken place over the last few weeks, and there is no certainty they will lead to a deal. The two sides are not currently talking at this very moment, but given the on-again, off-again nature of the talks, they could be revisited. For Fox, the willingness to engage in sales talks with Disney stems from a growing belief among its senior management that scale in the media is of immediate importance, and there is not a path to gain that scale in entertainment through acquisition. The company is said to believe that a more tightly focused group of properties around news and sports could compete more effectively in the current marketplace. The media landscape has changed considerably in recent years, with giants such as Facebook, Google, Amazon, Netflix changing the way people consume media and dominating the digital distribution of digital video content. Being able to compete in that changing landscape, many believe requires scale that a Disney has, but 21st Century Fox does not. For Disney, the opportunity to take control of another movie studio and significant TV production assets as it readies a direct-to-consumer entertainment streaming offering is attractive, as is Fox's significant exposure to international markets such as the UK, Germany, and Italy. Both through its networks and 39% ownership of Sky, Disney has recently announced it will pull all of its movies from Netflix platform and will establish two direct-to-consumer offerings, one for sports and one including its key franchises such as Star Wars and Marvel. Netflix is about to suffer badly. Disney would not purchase all of Fox, according to people with knowledge of the talks. The company could not own two broadcast networks and would therefore not buy the Fox broadcast network. It would not buy Fox's sports programming assets, and in the belief that combining them with ESPN could be seen as anti-competitive from an antitrust standpoint, and it would not buy the Fox News or Business Channel. Disney would also not purchase Fox's local broadcasting affiliates, according to people familiar with the negotiations. Basically, mostly television and broadcast companies and production companies, they can't own too large a percentage of the mass media population, or it's considered a monopoly. And at this point, if Disney tried to actually purchase the whole thing, they'd probably be hit with sanctions and fines. In addition to the movie studio, TV production, and international assets such as Star and Sky, Disney would also add entertainment networks such as FX and National Geographic. The contemplated structure of the deal or the price that has been discussed could not be learned, given it would involve the sale of many but not all of Fox's property. It's unclear how Fox would mitigate potential tax consequences of the deal. Officials at Disney and Fox declined to comment. Of course they would, because this would be one of the biggest deals, because this is going to affect 2018 big time if it goes through. For Marvel fans, that means that your X-Men, your Fantastic Four, your Deadpool, your Runaways will all be coming back home, which means it's a good possibility within the next 2 to 5 years, if this goes through, we could see the Fantastic Four and the Avengers and the X-Men and the Runaways and Deadpool all on the same screen at one time, which would be freaking amazing. So if they did Civil War Part 2, which there is another one, you know, led by Miss Marvel instead of Captain America, that could turn out to be pretty interesting. And it'll be so action-packed, I think I would pull my hair out what I have left anyways. I think this will be a pretty good deal. Also, it would change the streaming like crazy, because now Netflix has a big hold, and once Disney pretty much creates its two streaming networks, Netflix is going to be suffering and looking for more content. And from my understanding, Netflix is going to go to a majority original content when this takes place. And so 70% of their actual market will be original content. They'll have, you know, the old movies and stuff like that, but they won't be acquiring too many new titles, so they'll just be producing their own stuff. If this deal goes through and they still own the property, what do you guys think about this? How this would impact not only Marvel, but just television as a whole, and what's going to happen with streaming? It wasn't really a reaction. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this reaction and my review and my telling of the news to you, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. What? Do you speak it? Subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. My name is Jason. The channel that you're on is called Nonfiction, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. And I'll catch you right back here on Nonfiction. All right, y'all. Peace.